Kaku moving towards the Thousand Sunny to destroy it with a single strike. He attacks the ship with his Tempest Kick Sky Slicer. To his surprise, the attack gets deflected, and Zoro reveals himself. The fight between these two characters was highly anticipated. They came across each other back in the Enies lobby arc. However, Zoro has become drastically stronger since then. He effortlessly parries Kaku's attack without breaking a sweat. Zoro becomes annoyed as he searches for the person who interrupted his sleep. Zoro's presence takes Kaku aback, and they prepare to face each other. Meanwhile, CP0 has infiltrated the Frontier Dome, and Pythagoras tries to reactivate the barrier again. CP0 is after the Thousand Sunny. Pythagoras decides to help the Straw Hats, considering the Thousand Sunny is in jeopardy. Luffy, Chopper, and Jinbei reunite with the remaining crew. They're all ready to leave the island when Luffy asks Bonnie's whereabouts. They realize that not just Bonnie but even Vegapunk is missing. Bonnie's seeking Vegapunk with hostile intent. She doesn't want to hear his side of the story and is out for his blood. Eventually, they find themselves in a room where both tumble down the stairs. She turns into a child and gets hurt. Vegapunk approaches her out of concern, but she turns him into a child as well. She asks him why he had to snatch Kuma's humanity from him. The doctor becomes reluctant to answer, as the truth might be unbearable for her. He reveals that it was entirely Kuma's idea. However, she doesn't trust him and notices a door marked with Kuma's paw print. She decides to go into the room and discovers a giant paw-shaped bubble. Kuma is shown moving up the red line at Redport. Several people were watching the scene unfold before them, while the Navy tried their best to shoot him down. At the moment, the Kid Pirates, who come across an island, decide to dock there. They completely unaware that it is Elbaf, the home of the Giants. Meanwhile, Garp arrives at the Naval HQ G14 to collect Helmeppo, copious stock on the pirate island of Beehive, and they embark on a mission to save him. After entering the door, Bonnie finds a large glowing paw. Vegapunk remembers how he created the paw. He was aware that Kuma's abilities allowed him to store pain in paws, but also wondered whether one's memories could also be stored in a similar way. So, before being turned into a cyborg and losing his free will, Kuma discovered a way to store his memories in the paw. In the present day, Vegapunk attempts to deceive Bonnie by telling her that the paw was filled with pain, but Bonnie does not believe him and recognizes the paw as Kuma's memories. At the red line, Kuma continues climbing the mountain. However, in order to prevent him from reaching Marijois, Marine forces shoot Kuma down, sending him falling back to the ground. Kuma attacks the Marines with his abilities before re-attempting to climb the red line. Meanwhile, Zoro battles Kaku, but Kaku reveals his awakened devil fruit form, enhancing his speed and allowing him to bend his neck in previously impossible ways. Kaku initially overwhelmed Zoro with his new attacks, but Zoro, having strengthened from his battle with Kaido, fights back. Kaku sends the Seraphim, who have also passed through the Frontier Dome, to attack the laboratory Vegapunk is hiding inside. Shaka's group watches as the building is bombarded by the Seraphim's attacks. Suddenly, Stussy defects against the agents, transforming herself into a bed-like form and attacking Kaku by surprise. Biting into his neck, Stussy sucks his blood, causing him to lose consciousness from blood loss. Stussy is revealed to be a clone created by M80S, modeled after former Rocks pirate Miss Buckingham Stussy. Lucci attempts to fight against Stussy, but Stussy evades his attack with a form of Kami, uses Seastone lipstick to nullify his powers, then sucks his blood, causing him to also lose consciousness. She then turns to Zoro